Hello, everyone. This is Soulful Saturdays with Saylor, where we don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk and we twirl in it. And then we'll do a little happy dance. That's right. We will praise ourselves with a dance in our truth. This is where we empower your spirit and build a strong sense of self. Life always is on the move. And what we're doing is asking you to take 40 minutes or so to hit pause and reconnect with the powerhouse within you. Make sure to tune in every Saturday for your weekly dose of spiritual connection and soul-fueled goodness. And if life happens, because let's be real, it does. No worries. You can catch all of our sessions anytime on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. And don't be shy. Hit subscribe. You know all those things that you should have already been done, but you haven't yet? Yeah, that's right. Now's the time to do it. Hit that button to stay connected and be the first to know when our latest fantabulous sessions drop. We're here to support your spiritual journey, and we don't want you to miss out on a single thing. So hit that button. And one more thing you can do is to pay it forward. Please share this with someone who could benefit from our messages and would enjoy the empowering shift from everyday being to soulful being. It is an honor to walk this spiritual path with you. Hello, everyone. My name is Cindy Saylor, and for the past few years, I've been on my own soulful journey of rediscovering my true self. And when I connect with the inner being, my soul, my spirit, life flows with greater peace and clarity and a lot of joy. And I want this for you too. I want you to feel deeply connected, to flow with life instead of forcing it, and to fully embrace the soulful person that you are meant to be. This is why I created Soulful Saturdays with Saylor, a space for reflection, renewal, and rediscovery. And it's that discovery of the power within you. Each month we have a different theme and we like to break it down with weekly talk topics. This month it's all about ignite your passion, living with purpose. That's right. This month we'll focus on reigniting the passions that fuel your soul. It's time to breathe life into your dreams, to connect with your purpose and take action towards what truly lights you up. This month, we'll explore how to tap into the fire inside you and create a life filled with intention and enthusiasm. Let's uncover what makes your heart sing and align with your actions to your deepest desires. And our weekly topics, week 1 was discovering your passion, what sets your soul on fire. Week 2 was creating a purposeful life, living with intention and meaning. And this week, being week 3, is overcoming fear, how to take bold action toward your dreams. And week 4, it will be about sustaining your passion, staying positive and inspired. And I am so glad that you are here for week 3 for our June theme, Ignite Your Passion, Living with Purpose. Today, we're diving into the powerful and probably timely topic, overcoming fear. This is all about how to take a bold action toward your dreams. Welcome to our third week in June. This is our session at Soulful Saturdays with Saylor. Our theme of the month is to ignite your passion, live with purpose. And today we will begin by asking a soul deep question. What would I do if fear wasn't in the way? This month, we're tuning in more to reignite our passion and purpose. See, the first week, we asked ourselves, what sets our soul on fire? Week 2, we asked ourselves, am I living by design or by default? And today, we're asking, what would I do if fear wasn't in the way? Each of these questions, they were powerful in their own right. But think about our question for this session. What would I do if fear wasn't in the way? I am so grateful that you've joined me today as we continue our journey through our June's powerful theme, Ignite Your Passion, Living with Purpose. And yes, this week we're diving into that topic that often stands between us and our dreams, fear. It's a 4-letter word, fear. Fear is tricky. It can disguise itself as logic, safety, or sometimes it's just the timing of it. But often it's just the voice of doubt trying to keep us small. Today, it's a gentle reminder that comfort, that fear, we're going to replace it with boldness, faith, and let's align it with some action because your dreams aren't just whims. They're divine whispers calling you to a greater life. And as we begin to explore what it means to do this, I am reminded that I've faced my fears at times. Yes, I have. They are not just for those doing grand things, right? But no, a lot of us do face our fears, and they come up at the wrong times, right? Especially when we're trying to conquer something, and it could be something that we've never done before. It could be doing something for the first time. There's all this fear that sets in place. So we're going to address this today. Yes, we are, and we're going to help you overcome your fear. So as we begin to explore what it means to overcome fear and take bold action towards our dreams, let's first take a moment to quiet that noise, both the outside and within. Because before we can move forward with courage, we need to connect inward to that calm, steady place where our true self lies. This is time for our guided meditation. It's time for us to take a moment to breathe, to anchor ourselves into a place of peace and possibility. Why don't you go ahead and get comfortable? Get into a comfortable position. For those who are driving, please go ahead and focus on our message during our guided meditation. If you have a chance to pull over, we request that you do that. But do not close your eyes during this session. Just saying. This is our guided meditation for us to be present with our hearts open to receive the message we have lying ahead today. So let's begin this sacred time together by grounding ourselves, body, mind, and spirit. Take a moment to settle into wherever you are. Let your body be supported by the earth beneath you or the chair that you're sitting on. Make sure that you're comfortable. Let go of whatever came before this moment, before you tuned in today. Let it go. You are here now. This is all you have to focus on right now is the present moment. And that is more than enough. That's more than enough. So let's begin. Go ahead and gently close your eyes, unless you're driving. Place your hand over your heart. And that's you right there. Feel it. That heart pumping. Feel that beat. That's you. That's you. Go ahead and take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for a count of 3. That's right. Hold it for a count of 3. Now exhale gently through your mouth. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Let your mind begin to quiet. Yes, allow the mind just to be quiet. And once more, go ahead and inhale deeply, filling your lungs with life. That's right. Fill your lungs with life. Go ahead and hold that for a moment. And as you release it with a sigh. Let yourself be fully here right now. Yes, absolutely. Now begin to turn your attention inward. In your mind's eye, imagine a soft, glowing flame in the center of your chest, your heart space. This is your inner light, your essence, your passion, your truth. With every breath in, see the flame grow a little brighter, a little steadier, a little stronger. Yes, that's it. Feel its warmth expanding through your chest, radiating outward through your entire being. Now gently bring to mind a fear that you've been carrying. Maybe it's a fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough. Whatever it is, just notice it. No need to resist it or push it away. Just simply acknowledge it. Name it if you can. Now breathe into it. Let compassion surround it. Let grace hold it. And as you exhale, imagine releasing it like smoke rising from the inner flame and disappearing into the air. Yes. With each inhale, breathe in courage. With each exhale, release fear. Let your breath create space for boldness, for clarity, for aligned action. And let's anchor this into this moment with a powerful affirmation. You may speak it out loud. You may repeat it silently in your heart, whichever you prefer. Our affirmation is this: I am stronger than my fear. I am guided by purpose. I move forward with boldness and grace. Yes. Yes, you do. Let's say it one more time, feeling it deeply. Let each word resonate deeply inside you. I am stronger than my fear. I am guided by purpose. I move forward with boldness and grace. Yes, that's it. And now let's seal these words into a final deep breath, and we're going to allow it to go, right? We're letting it go. We're letting that fear just drift off into the far distance. Just see it drift away as you exhale. Go ahead. We can do that one more time. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, You are releasing and letting that fear go off into the far distance. You can't see it anymore. You can't feel it anymore. That's right. Just let it go. Go ahead and take another deep breath in. Go ahead and exhale. We're going to do that one more time. Take another deep breath in. Go ahead and exhale. And when you feel ready, as you breathe at an easy pace, go ahead and gently open up your eyes. It's time to return to this moment, fully present with an open heart, feeling grounded, and with a little light within you sparking some excitement for our topic for today. Yes, and as we return from the moment of stillness, notice how your body feels. More grounded, more open, more alive. You feel the heat from that spark that we lit. You've just created a space to hear your truth more clearly. Yes. And now with the calm clarity, we're ready to explore the heart of today's session. Let's talk about fear. What is it really? How it holds us back, and most importantly, how we can rise above it to take bold, soul-aligned action toward the life we've meant to live. Here's the thing. Fear is natural. It's natural. But it's not the boss. No, sometimes we allow it to be the boss, but it's not the boss. Fear isn't something that we need to shame or eliminate. It's a built-in response designed to keep us safe. In fact, when fear shows up, it's often a signal that you're standing on the edge of growth, that you're expanding, you're moving towards something meaningful. And here's the truth. Fear only becomes a problem when we let it drive our decisions. So instead of asking, how do I get rid of this fear? Ask, how do I keep moving forward even when this fear is in my backseat? You're allowed to feel fear and choose faith. You are allowed to take one step at a time, knowing fear is a passenger. It's not the pilot. No, you're the pilot. So what would you do if fear weren't in the driver's seat? What would you do? You know, it's an amazing thing. The brain loves safety, and the soul loves expansion. Your brain is wired to avoid pain and seek comfort. It likes patterns, predictability, and perceived control. So when you step into the unknown, whether it's starting something new, speaking your truth, or chasing a dream, your mind might sound like the alarm. This is dangerous. Stay where it's safe. And your soul? Well, your soul wants more. It longs for expansion, growth, contribution. It's not here just to survive. It's here to expand. And the two will often be in conflict. The magic begins when you acknowledge the brain's fear and still honor the soul's longing. See, the key here, the choice is often between comfort and growth. Not right or wrong. It's comfort or growth. You know, bold action doesn't mean these giant leaps. When we think of bold action, we often imagine quitting the job, launching a new business overnight, or making a massive declaration to the world. And the truth is, boldness begins in the small, sacred moments. Bold is choosing the uncomfortable conversation. Bold is writing down your dreams, even when it scares you. Bold is saying yes to yourself again and again, even in the whispers. It's the consistency of small, courageous choices that shapes the life of purpose. And here's the beautiful part. Each action builds confidence. That confidence that you're building, that fuels clarity. And the more you do, the more you understand why you're here. So here's a challenge for you. What small, bold action can you take this week that will help seal your future self? And I'll tell you what, you'll be thankful for it. So what bold action can you do this week? You don't have to know the whole path. You don't. Boy, do we want it all laid out for us. Here's the thing, it's one step at a time. One of fear's favorite tricks is convincing you that you need to know exactly how everything will work out before you begin. Sound familiar? And the truth is, clarity is often a result of action. It's not a requirement. Your purpose doesn't arrive all wrapped up with a 10-step blueprint. But wouldn't that be nice? Just once, wouldn't that be nice? No, it unfolds as we walk it, one step at a time. You take one step in faith, and the next step is revealed. You follow the nudge, and then something begins to shift. The doors open after you knock, not before. So if you're waiting for a perfect timing, total certainty, or a mapped out plan, you might be waiting forever. Your destiny doesn't need your perfection. It needs your participation. And that participation starts one step at a time. And you took a step today by showing up here. Yes. So fear will always try to sit on the table when you're dreaming big, and it doesn't get to lead the conversation. It can show up, but it doesn't need to lead the conversation. And sometimes it doesn't even need to be part of the conversation. Your purpose is bigger than your fear. Your dreams are worthy of bold action, even if it's one shaky step at a time. Remember, you do not need to wait for confidence to show up before you begin. Action creates the confidence. So whether your next step is having a conversation, writing a page, or simply saying yes to yourself, take it. Take it. You're not alone on this journey. You're supported, you're guided, and you're absolutely strong enough to walk this path, even if your knees are knocking. These truths about fear and bold action aren't just concepts. These aren't concepts that I'm talking about. They're lessons that I've lived. Like many of you, I've had moments where fear tried to hold me back, where taking the next step felt terrifying. So I want to share with you a personal story. One that reminds me even now that courage isn't about having no fear. It's about choosing purpose anyway. Even in the midst of a fearful moment, it's about being bold and choosing the opposite of what fear might be telling us to do. There was a time not too long ago when I was being nudged over and over to share my voice in a bigger way. It wasn't too long ago. Kind of feels like it though, but it hasn't. People were encouraging me to speak, to get on camera, to host workshops. And every time someone brought it up, I felt that tug at my spirit, but also a tightening in my chest. See, that tightening in my chest was fear whispering. What are you going to do with that? What if you mess up? What if no one listens? I told myself I wasn't ready. I said I needed more training, more clarity, more something. And deep down, I knew I wasn't waiting for more training. I wasn't waiting for the fear to go away. I wasn't waiting to feel ready enough, which honestly might never have come. And one day after sitting with it for a while, I made a decision. I wasn't going to try and get rid of the fear. I was going to take the first step away from it. Just one. I was just going to take the first step. I recorded a short video, just me, my message, my truth. And it wasn't perfect. Oh, my voice shook. I stumbled over a few words. Here's the thing. I showed up and something shifted inside me. That one small act of boldness cracked something open. The more I acted, the more courage I built. And the more courage I built, the clearer my purpose became. So if you're standing on the edge of something today, wondering if you're brave enough, let me tell you, you are. You don't have to leap into the whole canyon. You just have to take one small step forward. That moment when I chose to act in the presence of fear and not in the absence of it, it changed everything for me. It wasn't about being fearless. It was about being faithful to the call from within. And that same courage lives in you. It may feel quiet. It may feel shaky. And it's there, waiting to be activated by your willingness to begin. If you've been waiting for a sign to move forward on your dream, let this be it. You don't have to take the perfect step. Just take the next step. And then another step. And another step. And one of the biggest things you can do is just sit back and go, okay, I did that. Cool. And here's the thing. If it doesn't work well, that's okay. Go on to the next. Right? It's okay. The whole mere fact is to get your message out there. And that's what I do each and every day. No matter what my background is, no matter where, if I'm in the car or a beautiful setting behind me or not, the message is more important than having everything being perfect. And this brings me to a quote that has stayed with me through every season of growth, especially the uncomfortable ones. And it's a reminder that what we long for isn't far away. It's just on the other side of that something that we've been inviting, that we have to move through. And it's that fear. So this is a quote from George Adair. Everything that you've ever wanted is sitting on the other side of fear. Yeah. And I know you've heard that before. Maybe you've dismissed it. But I want this to settle in with you for a moment. Everything that you've ever wanted is sitting on the other side of fear. Everything that you dreamed of, the love, the freedom, the creativity, the fulfillment, the purpose. It's already within our reach. It's not out of our league, and it's not too late. It's a reminder, right? That what often lives behind a wall built by fear, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough, lies the amazing dream that you're dreaming of, the amazing life that you will have. See, the good news here is that the wall isn't solid. No, it only looks that way from a distance. Fear has a way of exaggerating itself. It tells you the unknown is dangerous, when in truth, the unknown is where you're becoming alive. This quote invites us to see fear not as a stop sign, but as a threshold, a doorway where we can walk through, shaking, breathing, praying, whatever it is, but we're going to walk through no matter what. And when we do, we find the version of ourselves who was waiting there all along, ready, radiant, and full of life. So let George Adair's words taken to heart, especially this week and moving forward on your spiritual journey. Everything that you've ever wanted is sitting on the other side of fear. The question now becomes not, can I do it? But am I willing to take one small step toward what I truly desire? Because soul-aligned living doesn't require perfection. It requires participation. And so this brings us to our soul work. Yeah, we like to call it soul work instead of homework because it just sounds so much better. And this is where we're going to put our insight into motion and our wisdom into action. Yeah, everything we said sounds really good until we need to start taking action. So this week, let's tune inward with courage and step onward with intention. These soul work practices are gentle, yet bold invitations to move through fear and into aligned action. The first one, we did it earlier during our meditation, and it's so good. It's going to be one that we want you to continue to do this week. Name the fear. Grab your journal and take a quiet moment to ask yourself, what am I afraid of when it comes up to pursuing my dream? Be radically honest and gentle with yourself. Name that fear. So it no longer holds the invisible power over you. And when we shine light on fear, it begins to lose its grip and it begins to fade in the distance. The next thing you can do is to reframe the fear. You know, once you've named it, ask, what's the worst that could happen if I take this step? And then ask the other side of the story. What's the next best thing that could happen? Notice how your brain tries to protect you by focusing on the risk. Then let your soul offer the vision of what's possible when you say yes to your dream. That's right. You're going to name it, then you're going to reframe it, especially if the answers are coming up in the reframe process that you're taking a risk. You reframe it. And the next one, take one bold step. Choose the one inspired action, something that feels both scary and exciting. Maybe it's a phone call, an email, a post, a sales call, a follow-up call. Whatever it is, Take that step. Take that step by saying yes to your dream and say it out loud to someone that you trust. Say it out loud to someone that you trust, someone who's got your back, someone who's not going to question you. And here's the thing. If you don't have that person, that's okay. You can drop me a private message because I would love to hear it. Or journal it out, right? Allow your journal to be that best friend to share it with. See, boldness doesn't mean big, it means brave. So one small, courageous step creates a ripple of movement toward your purpose. And one of the other ones that we would like you to practice this week for your soul work is affirm daily. Begin each morning with this week's soul strengthening affirmation. I am stronger than my fear. I am guided by purpose. I move forward with boldness and grace. Let these words soak into your spirit. Say them out loud. Write them on your mirror. Let them guide your posture and presence all week long. That's right. I am stronger than my fear. I am guided by my purpose. I move forward with boldness and grace. Yes. And remember, your soul work isn't about doing it all at once. It's about honoring your growth, one choice at a time. Each small action, each brave breath, each moment you choose purpose over fear. It's a seed planted in the soil of becoming. Trust that these simple steps are sacred. Trust the universe that meets you with grace when you show up in faith. And most importantly, trust yourself. Trust yourself because your willingness to try is already proof of your strength. You're not just thinking about your dreams, you're walking towards them. Yes, you are. I want to do a little blessing for your week ahead. Dear divine universe, thank you for being here. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for watching over this session of Soulful Saturdays with Saylor, allowing us to share some wisdom on overcoming fear. Allow this message to resonate, to ripple through our community. So each and every one of them that has been here, that heard our message, will start the process by taking one step at a time to overcoming their fear, whatever that fear is. May they take that big, bold, brave step to overcoming their fear. That is their soul work this week. We just want to send them off with this blessing to give them strength and courage. That we are here to help support them spiritually, emotionally, and that we know they've got it. We know that. And so it is. This has been a very powerful session. Look at what you have faced today. You faced it fiercely, and you've proven that there's a powerhouse within you. You showed up and breathed through it. You named it. And maybe, just maybe, you took the big, bold step to your soul. Yeah. And you actually got to meet your soul that's been waiting for you to say hello. We certainly hope that this has been a beautiful session for you. This week was all about overcoming fear. Remember, you're going to step into action and you're just not dreaming. Dreaming is one thing, but doing is another. You're not just surviving, you're actually soulful living. And it's don't stop here. Nope. This is not the time to stop. And because you've got a fun-filled week ahead of you, overcoming your fear. And if there are some powerful moments that you want to share with us, please do. We'd love to hear from you. And I want to give you a sneak peek in what's coming to you next week, because we are just going to keep this process going. Week 4, sustaining your passion, staying motivated and inspired. We're going to explore how to keep your inner spark glowing, even when life gets busy, messy, and a little blah. Yeah, a little blah. That's cute. It's going to be all about igniting your passion. It's one thing, right? We already started that process. We're helping you overcome your fear, but now we want to keep it alive. But learning to keep that flame alive, that's the difficult piece sometimes, right? We kind of get started, then we get off track. Life happens, there's detours. Well, let's keep it alive. That's what we're going to talk about next week, because that's where really the big magic happens, is being able to do this on a regular basis. So until then, keep showing up, keep shining, and keep choosing bold over boring. Just saying, choose bold over boring, because this is one glorious life and it's yours. And we're so thankful for being part of it. So thank you for joining me in this sacred space today. And remember, this isn't a one-time thing. Soulful being isn't just something that we practice when we're in the mood. It's a way of being. It's how we show up for ourselves day in and day out. So let's continue this month with open hearts, ready to embrace the incredible person that we see in the mirror. And until next time, love yourself fiercely. Keep loving yourself fiercely. It's been a pleasure and a blessing to be on this spiritual journey with you. Thank you for allowing me to join you on your journey. And you can make sure to tune in every Saturday. That's right. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get our weekly dose of spiritual connection and soul fuel goodness each and every week. Hey, we know life happens, but when you hit subscribe, you're going to get that notification. So stop playing shy and hit subscribe and pay it forward. Share this wonderful message to someone who you think will enjoy shifting from being to being soulful being each and every day. And we also have some special offers for you. Our 7 strategies to cultivate inner peace and fulfillment. Through that program, you'll be guided through some principles and strategies designed to help you cultivate a calm mind, break free from negativity, and find some deep, lasting fulfillment in every aspect of your life. It is one of our online programs, and you could do the courses when you could work it into your busy schedule. That's the beauty of an online course. We also have, if you're seeking a little extra fun to sprinkle some peace and clarity into your life, look no farther. We've got my ebook, The Path to Calm and Clarity, The Gifts of Intentional Breathing. It's here to help you connect with your inner peace and melt away stress and discover the inner calm that we all crave. So go and grab that copy. You could also have the 7 strategies to inner peace. You can find those on our website at saylorsjourney.com. Please make sure to subscribe to our social medias. If you go at saylorsjourney.com, you could find us with our social media. We'd love to have you join our community. Thank you so much for being here. This is another fantabulous session of Soulful Saturdays with Saylor, where we empower your spirit and build a strong sense of self. Stay grounded, shine brightly, and always remember to live fiercely and keep showing up as the real you. We will see you next week.